computer's not turned up enough.
Can you all hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you fine, Angela. This is Tina.
Thank you. Hi, Dr. Watts.
Hi, Miss Middleton. All right, it's 5 o'clock, so I will call the meeting to order. This is the Beaufort County Board of Education agenda setting meeting of the Executive Committee. And the 3 Executive Committee members are in attendance. And that is Richard
Recording in
Porter,
progress.
Angela Middleton, and
Yes,
myself.
it is on the
We
little
can
bar.
hear you,
Bar.
Carlton. So this meeting is being conducted by a video conferencing and is being live streamed by the school district's YouTube channel. The date is August 12th, 2024. It's 5 p.m. So I need to see the agenda, but I assume our first order of business is approval of the agenda.
So moved, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Colonel Guyer, will you second the motion?
I second it.
Thank you. Any discussion? All in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Middleton, aye.
And Dick, aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, so the agenda is approved unanimously. We'll now stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Next up, we have the motion to approve committee meeting minutes for 3 dates, and I think they're all fine. So if you want to just make a motion to approve all 3 at the same time, that's fine. If you don't, we can do them individually.
Madam Chair, I move that we approve May 29th, June 17th, July 25th, agenda meeting minutes.
Second.
Thank you. Thank you, Colonel Guyer, and thank you, Ms. Middleton. Any discussion? All in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Middleton, aye.
And
Aye.
thanks, Dick. All right. The 3 sets of minutes are approved. Now we're moving on to the setting the agenda for the work session, which is in 11 days. And we have the draft in front of us. All right, the first part is the about the public comments. Alrighty. And then we have, as Robin's scrolling down, topics that have been submitted from the board members and also from Dr. Rodriguez. So if you want to just take a look at this, I guess there's some of you on the phone, so the topics are annual work plan, discussion of the future of the DESC office, bus route approval, crisis management training, opening day strategic goals presentation, and SC Ready embargoed.
The last one, it depends if it's still embargoed or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Dr. Rodriguez, do you have any anything you want to say about it?
Yeah, I would just say that just reiterate what Robin said, that last one might need to come off depending. But then the opening day strategic goal presentation, that's essentially a presentation I had done for employees on the very first day. I think it was July 31st or so. It's about 2 weeks ago. And it was a request, I think, from Colonel Guyer for me to share that with the board. So just figured this was a good time.
Okay. So Robin, can we can we see that running list we have? Yeah, so the last one, the update from the Director of Right Choices, that's tomorrow. And I know we have Carlton on here. One of your topics submitted was strategic study reviewing the learning gap from birth to adulthood and management by results.
He's
Hey,
not
can you-
muted, but I don't know if he can still hear us. We put something in the chat for him, so.
Okay. So you can go back to the agenda, thank you. So would Angela and Dick like to weigh in on this?
I don't have a comment.
Okay. I'm sorry, what did you say, Dick?
I don't have a comment.
Yeah, I don't really either. This looks like a, pretty good agenda and quite a lot is on there.
There's one thing I do need to share with you all. I don't think it affects Tina or Dick because you all got new iPads. But I am sending something out to the board members that we have to bring in their devices because they're updating it to Microsoft. And it has to be done here at the district. And I'll send out a note saying, but it will be all day. So their devices will not be available during the meeting. So you'll have hard copies of things anyway, but they have to re-image because they're updating it to the new Microsoft.
So you're saying that the day to do it is the work session, but that they'll participate without their device that day?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah.
And then anything that
And so
anybody
so why
backs
don't
up,
Dick and I have to do it?
because you're on iPads and you got new ones and it's already been done to yours has
Okay.
already been updated.
Okay. Yeah, I would just send out a notice so everyone brings theirs in so they can do it.
I don't think you meant to send it to Jasmine, but I sent something in chat at Carlton's.
Okay, Carlton wrote in, as a future topic, I'd like to suggest a discussion of a matrix showing the legislative, judicial, executive branch program requirements of the various educational options, i.e. public, private, charters, both district and state, to help develop a message that normalizes the comparative standards to which each is held. So Dr. R, do you have any comments about that?
No comments on that. We can work on putting a sort of a crosswalk chart together that I think on a one pager would show you the big ticket items of requirements.
Yeah, that would be good. Okay. Do you think it
I
needs
think-
to be on the
I think that's
agenda?
I think that's what he's looking for.
Yeah. And on the agenda, or just send that out, or have it at a board meeting?
I
Or
mean,
does it
I
need-
think you're gonna wanna, as a board, you're gonna wanna probably have some comments on it, but.
Okay.
So I don't know whether you do it now or you do it the November work session, but
Yeah.
it sounds like I think I understand what he's asking for.
Well, why don't we, how about it? I guess it would depend on, add it here if the SC Ready is embargoed and we're not gonna do it. And if we're gonna do SC Ready, then maybe hold off on it.
I'm sorry, are you asking me about that?
Yeah, I'm just suggesting that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's something we need the documents in by, what day? Next Monday?
Yeah, that would be real good.
That would give
4 days
Really?
ahead.
really Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and if anybody's looking at it, Monday night, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
do you think you'll have SC ready or no?
These aren't gonna be the ratings and stuff. This is just, if they push anything out, I really don't know the answer. If they push
Okay.
anything out that, like scores and, general raw data, which isn't what is ultimately reported, it's just an initial raw data file,
Okay.
I believe. So what's reported looks different,
Okay.
than that, so what the state reports
Yeah.
afterwards.
All right. So it looks like we're finished the agenda for the work session of August 23rd. So do we have any other meeting we need to set the agenda for, Robin?
Not to set the agenda, but just an announcement for tomorrow's meeting.
Yes.
Student performance is from the May River High School Band. And they, because of bus routes, they're requesting that their plan is to be on time and at the beginning, but they might be a little late. So if they were late, we were going to suggest moving, because I think clock is next, that we go on with the agenda, and then when if they're late, then when they get there for them then to perform. They're not planning on being late, but they're talking
Yeah,
about.
no, that
there's
sounds
some-
reasonable. They're willing to do it. I think that
Yeah.
sounds very reasonable. We'll try to accommodate them
Yeah,
if that
so-
happens. Yeah.
So that was my only announcement.
Okay. So our next order of business is to decide on the next meeting, the date.
Our next board meeting would be September 3rd.
Uh-huh.
So the board meeting would be the following Monday after the work session, which would be the 26th.
That sounds fine for me.
Good for me.
It's good for me as
Angela?
well.
Okay,
It's good for me.
so 5 o'clock, right, Angela?
Yes, ma'am.
That's good. Okay, and good for Dick, 5 o'clock, is that good?
That's good.
Okay, so the next agenda setting meeting will be Monday, August 26th at 5 p.m. and we'll do it like we've been doing via Zoom. Dr. R, anything else you need to add before we adjourn?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I don't have any other additions.
All right. And Angela or Dick?
I have
No,
nothing.
ma'am.
Okay, and I see no hands up, so we can adjourn by unanimous consent if there's no objection. And thank you to everyone that attended tonight and participated. Bye.
Thank
We're
you.
adjourned.
Bye.